Hello, beautiful people.
What up? Oh yeah, people.
Welcome to the Moun and Ibra show, episode 37.
Yes, sir.
We're back here again with another thing. So,
before we move forward, subscribe, like, share, comment, and help us get to 100 subscribers, please. We've been trying to get that shit now.
Yeah.
So just help us out. All right.
Yes, sir. What do we got today?
Today we got a few scenarios, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go through some of them. And I ask you this. So let's say, all right, here's the first one. So let's say you've been with your wife for like 5 years. You've been married for 5 years. And everything's perfect. She's pregnant with your kid now. You guys still in the honeymoon phase. You guys still like in love as shit. And one day, you pick up her phone. You wanted to make a call. You didn't have your phone at that time, and then you pick up her phone to make a call and shit. And then just like that, you see a message from you. Like you go through the phone because you're curious and shit.
Yeah.
You know you. Don't do that. Don't be curious,
do that,
now,
bro. Cause
don't be curious now. I'm telling you,
you might not like it.
You might not like it. Anyway, so now you're just curious. You go through the phone, and you see a message from her ex the day before your wedding, and saying like she sent a message to her ex, and the message says, "Say one word, and I'm not getting married."
Wow. And what was that one word actually? I mean, what did she mean?
No, let's say you just saw that. You just saw her say to her ex, "Say one word and I won't get married."
God damn, bro.
That's from what I understood. Basically, say one thing and I'm getting back to you and I'm leaving the dude. Yeah. So you see, your wife texted her ex the day before your wedding.
Wow.
I don't care if it's 20 years ago. I care it's the day before your wedding. She said, "Say one word.
And I ain't getting married."
I'm not getting married.
Wow.
First of all, you girl is stupid for not deleting that message, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I mean, wow. I mean, it's a tough one, bro. We've been married for 5 years in that situation. And it will all come down to that moment. Bro, it's hard. It is hard.
It's
for
a
real.
Tough one.
For real. I'll have to take a holiday and then, go for, I don't know, probably a month and clear my mind off a little bit. But first of all, I'll just check. I'll look in the past and see how our relationship has been. So, I mean, if we have been together for like 5 years, then that means our relationship is pretty good, actually. I won't say perfect, but staying together for 5 years and, attending a kid, expecting a kid, I mean, that means, we have a good relationship. So if I see that message, then I mean, I will start questioning everything. So we have to do a fidelity test because that means she might have seen the guy for the first month or the first years of our marriage. So that's what I will try to,
What if she lies?
I mean,
what if she tell you no? She said I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him since we got married.
No, I will do everything. I mean, I can even contact the guy.
Yeah, you contact the guy and he says no. I never seen him.
Contacting the guy for real.
Let's say you contact the guy and he said, "I promise you, I never seen her."
Then I'm good with that. I'm good with that for real. I'm just believing her, and we're moving on. We've been married for 5 years, bro. We are expecting a kid. So yeah, for real though, it's gonna be. I will be questioning everything. So I'll make sure that for the first years of our marriage, actually, she didn't see the guy or they didn't even speak together.
You will never know.
I don't know. I mean, as I said, that's a hard one. That's a tough one, brother. Especially if I were not, I don't know what would the situation be if I wasn't expecting a kid. But in that situation, I'm actually...
Give me my kid and bye.
How?
We're done. Literally. That's not even...
Give me my kid.
I'm not even joking about that, I ain't finding out nothing. That message right there tells me everything I need to know. You seen him, you didn't see him, you think about him, you don't think about him, I don't give a f. You in love, I don't give a f. All I know is this. I was not your choice.
I mean, that's for sure.
You
were not her choice.
One thing that I realized with the relationships that I had, if you're not the first choice, you will never be. I don't care what you do. She's going, at some point, she's going to teach herself into loving you, but she will always be looking back or looking forward to something else.
I mean, listen, how many people have been married and they don't even love each other?
I agree.
How many women have ended up with men they don't even love, or vice versa?
I agree.
That's the thing with marriage, actually. Most of the people that are married, if they were not in a relationship when they were young, apart from those people who used to be in a relationship since high school and shit,
yeah,
man, it's hard for them to, how many people?
No, for me, I don't care about the love part. You don't need to love me in terms of, I love you like deeply. Let's say you just, most marriages like in Guinea, for what we know, right? They present you with a girl and then you guys talk and then you guys are like, yeah, it's a good thing. I like things about her, and she likes things about me, da 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 da. I understand that kind of situation. But if she says, even in that situation, if she says to her ex, say one thing, I'm not getting married, that tells me at any moment that nigga comes back, she's gonna go back.
He never came back, bro.
Okay, but he never came back yet.
5 years.
Yeah, it's only been, bro, I'm gonna tell you this. This, my mom tells me this all the time. She's like, when you're getting married, don't think about the first 10 years of the marriage. Think about the 15 to 20 years. What's gonna happen then? When now it's not love that's between you two. It's who can behave the best between you two.
Compassion, actually.
Understanding each other and shit. All right. If a girl is capable of telling her ex, say one word, I'm not getting married, she's gonna go back to that ex whenever that nigga comes back into the picture at some point.
What you don't understand is that just those people were in love together,
I don't care. Okay.
And that's the thing is that, I mean, if my wife behaved the same way, I will be accountable for not checking whether or not she was in a relationship with someone.
No. I'm not saying she was in a relationship yet.
I mean,
at the time that you and her wanted to get married, that guy was her ex.
I mean,
that guy was not like, I understand the scenario you're talking about. It's like a scenario where she's with a girl, she's with a dude, and let's say they cannot get married. They wanted to get married and they cannot get married, and then she gets presented to a new man. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that dude is her ex before you two meet.
Okay. Now it's a new.
Yeah, no.
I wasn't seeing the same way.
Yeah, okay.
I was seeing it as she was in a relationship with someone and she could not.
Those are like the scenarios in Guinea and shit. No, exactly. That's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, when families get involved and they present you to a different, let's say they present you to a guy that you didn't necessarily want to marry, and then you were already dating someone else. No, that's not what I'm saying.
End up with, the family.
Let me rephrase it. You met the girl. And then 2 years later, you guys decide to get married.
Okay.
All right?
That's the difference.
And that the day before your wedding, she texts her ex and says, Say one word, I'm not getting married.
Okay, then that's
Yeah, that's what I'm like. And that's the reason I was listening to you. I was like,
no,
what the hell is this?
Do you know, when even I saw that, when even I posted it,
Yeah.
that's not how I was viewing it.
Okay.
I was viewing it as, you know, the scenario in Africa, in back home there.
Yeah, that
You know,
that one is a tough one.
Mhm.
Even though,
That one is, I'm not even getting married to that girl, actually.
yeah,
If she is in a relationship with someone, or
Yeah,
if
for
she-
sure.
I will definitely check how long was her last. I mean, how long her last relationship
was.
was.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, finish your thing first.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I will check, and it will depend. I mean, for real though, if you used to be in a relationship for just like a year ago, then I'm not getting married to you.
So what if she says, let's say you ask her, are you in a relationship? And she says, no, I'm not. And you ask her how long you've been in a relationship. When was your last relationship? She says 2-3 years. And then you see that message.
Then,
Say one word.
Oh, that's yo. She for the street, brother.
But then let's say when she said 2-3 years, but she lied to you.
Then,
Let's say like she lied. She was actually in a relationship when you two were talking.
nah, bro. I mean, yeah, yeah, that's a whole different situation. Of course, I'm getting my baby.
Bro, I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
getting my kid.
I'm gonna tell you this. You're gone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Give me my baby. Bye.
Wow,
I'm
nah,
dead
nah,
ass.
that's-
Like literally,
okay, I never
if we're
seen it
here,
that way.
if we're here, I'm literally, I'm not gonna say what I'm doing. Cause see, the funny thing about the internet, yeah, is you're gonna say something that you don't even realize, like the repercussions in the future. You know what I mean? And then one day you're sitting somewhere, and it's like, oh, he said this. You remember when he said this?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna say none.
Nah, bro.
I ain't gonna say none.
No, that's a whole different situation.
But
I mean,
all I know is like we're
she
done.
lied to me.
Yeah, dead ass.
You know,
We're done.
only really, I will be, I mean, questioning everything and
Yeah, and
everything
it's not gonna
we've
be
been
a-
through. It's not gonna be the same no more.
That's it. It's I can't trust you anymore. And
No,
me, I already have
not.
trust issues.
Same.
Now-
And same.
If I have trust issues and you give me the best reason to never trust you again, I will never trust you again. I can.
Whoever you are.
So I have trust issues, but at the same time, to my partner, I will give you 100% of my trust. And if
Same.
one thing that you do that tells me
Just the craziest.
don't trust me 1000%, I'm gonna have trust issues badly. And if you give me the reason to just say we're done, dead ass, don't lie to me. Like I hate if you lied about, especially when you lie about like little things, you know, about something that you didn't need to lie about.
Exactly. Like,
Some people lie about things that they don't need to lie
And
about.
then you think about the biggest thing that she is hiding, or he
That's
or
my
she,
point.
whoever the
It's-
person is
so
hiding.
for
them.
me, when you lie to me about something small,
Then
it stays in my head
Same.
forever.
Same.
Like it stays there, and I will always be questioning what else. And then I'm gonna just be expecting anything at any time. I'll just be like, whatever happens, I'll be like, I can see this.
yeah, because you're gonna get just same. That's the same thing with me. I'll just get prepared for
For
the
whatever.
moment. Yeah, for whatever that's coming.
Yeah.
For whatever that's coming. So if you're lying for the little thing, then what about the other thing you have? You might
Exactly.
be hiding so many bad things.
Exactly. That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
know.
You know, it's especially if you lied about something
You're supposed
that
to
you
stay.
that you, it's not even a question that I ask you or some shit like that. You know.
You could have even remained silent without even telling me.
Exactly.
But you lied instead.
And exactly, you just came and you lied.
You lied.
And I didn't have nothing to do with what was happening.
You didn't
And then
ask,
one day
you
I
didn't
realized,
ask her or him, whoever.
and then
yeah.
and then one day I realized that, oh shit, that was a big lie, you know. And I'll just be like, why did you lie about it? And every time that will come back in my head and be like, why did you lie about that? Why did you lie about that? And what else can you lie about? You know, because anyway, could be about anything, but
I mean, if someone is lying, then
I got trust issues already, so don't even give me a reason not to trust you. Because man.
Yeah, man.
If you do one big thing, especially like that, texting your ex like that, we're done, bruv.
No, I mean
That's the biggest red flag in a girl.
That's a disrespect, actually, to me.
That's more than disrespect, bro. She just don't have any consideration for you.
The day before y'all
your wedding, bro. Like, that's what you're thinking about. It's like, okay, so you don't even want to be here. That's the reason I was saying. It's like, I don't care what scenario it is. If you text your ex,
that's true though.
It's more because like you don't want to be here. So yeah, even if things go well between you two, there's still that part of her that's, bro. One thing about girls, they don't forget their people. They don't forget their exes and shit. Especially if they wanted them for real. Like even the day before your wedding, she still wanted the nigga.
Facts.
Listen, man.
Facts.
She ain't gonna get over him.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. She's still there.
Yeah, man.
She still want the nigga. But anyway,
that was,
So the answer to that question is we're done.
Done. So what do we got next?
Next is you with your girlfriend again. This time it's not your wife.
Yeah.
And you've been together for 2 years. You're on social media, like people know you and all that shit. And then one day you see a sex tape of her in her past rolling on the internet and everybody's saying it. What are you doing?
Yeah, brother. I mean, people. I mean, the relationship I have with that person. I mean, you mean that people know about it?
Yeah,
on
people
social
know.
media, we used to post and everything.
Yeah, people know. Let's say people don't know. Let's start with that scenario.
I mean, if people don't know, then that's another story.
Let's say with that.
For real, though.
What are you doing?
I mean, that's something I hate. I don't even wanna dream about.
Yeah.
I swear to
Dead
God,
ass.
things about.
Dead ass.
I don't even think about.
That ass. Like,
I don't wanna.
you
think
see
about
another
it,
dude like.
But imagine them seeing it, like.
Yeah, that's something you see the video. You know the dude just slinging it to her.
And calling you, and she's calling him the same name.
Yeah, imagine.
And she's currently calling you.
Forget that, bro. People see, people don't see, man. I know I'm gonna do with that.
Wow.
There is a difference
between. Bro.
There's a difference between knowing that she had a past. When I say a past, I'm not saying like she was a city girl. I mean like she had a boyfriend or boyfriends before, and of course you can tell yourself that maybe they had encountered like you ask her body count for you ask her body count, for example, and so you know the body count, so you know she's had like sexual intercourse with other people, and then there is that, and then there is seeing actually
I mean, yeah,
a dude,
because in the first place she presented herself as, a good woman, which by good woman I mean someone who is not able to agree
with
being recorded,
while having sex,
doing things like that.
Yeah. You can say while having sex. YouTube is not gonna ban you for that. Don't worry. He's going around the shit like, brother.
Things like that, bro. It's here.
Don't go to the corner.
Talk to me direct. Oh wow. I mean, yeah. So that's how she presented herself to you. So that's how you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everything.
Exactly. Also.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Yeah, you're right.
You'll be like, oh, because I know so many men. Why most men don't want to get married with women who had a bad past is because they don't want to be the man where you want to be,
wherever you go, and it's like
exactly they don't want to be the man. I mean, how can I say that? they don't want to be the man who will accept you as with all the
past that you
past
have.
you
Yeah,
had,
yeah,
and they will be like, it's I
can do. Yeah,
I can deal
nobody
with
wants.
it.
Nobody wants to do that.
Most men don't want to do that. So if you presented yourself as someone, because if she told me that or if I knew that's how she was, then for real though,
that would make sense.
And she wouldn't even be my girlfriend. That's for sure.
That's the first thing. That's what I was gonna say. When a woman I know that you had a past like that,
yeah, I'm not gonna be serious with you. That's for sure.
Exactly. That's the point. Sure. I ain't even trying to be serious with you.
Whether I see a video of you being recorded while having sex, doing things like that,
who is thinking that YouTube is gonna?
It's not gonna bother me. For sure, but in that situation, then it's
gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very embarrassing. I'm gonna see you in a different way for real.
Exactly, it's gonna be completely different.
I'll ask myself. Maybe you were young. People can be stupid for sure. But I will view you as someone who really can do that.
Yeah, and it depends also where I see the video. Because if that's on your phone, we're done.
Oh. What?
If that's in your phone, we're done. Dead ass. Now, if people don't know us and I see, let's say somewhere like a dude, let's say your ex posted just to be petty, and people don't know us really, then I can think about it. I can be like, I can even this was your past, and if it's been 2 years we're together, depending on how you are. Now, how many guys you had before that? If it's, let's say, that only guy, I'll say I'll give it a pass.
I mean, I don't even, I'm not even gonna question how many guys she used to be with. Just the fact that her ex is posting that video to hurt her, I'll definitely step up and
exactly.
Fight back. Actually,
exactly. Now, if a lot of people know us, let's say now we're TikTok celebrities.
Yeah.
And that video is circulating before you even see it. And people are DMing you. How about your girl being laid in a freaking video?
Wow.
I'll go first on that one. We're done. I know, I know I'm quick to say that shit, but you gotta have boundaries in life. There are some things those are not red flags. Those are the flags. Literally, I don't care what color it is. That's literally you waving it. It's you have to say that's a no. Like you have to put up some boundaries for your own self. Like you have to figure out how you want to be respected. That's what I was gonna say. Because if you're the type of dude whose girlfriend can just do whatever she wants, she can have any type of past that she wants, I don't know if that's a good idea. Because then, if you don't respect yourself to a certain level, every girl that's gonna come, she's gonna do the exact same thing that the other girls are doing. Especially if she knows that's how you are. It's not about everything that you say, we're done. No, it's about there are some things that if you don't stop it now, it's gonna happen again. It might not. And the one thing about girls do really well is they know how to hide things. You will never know. I promise you, bro. If it's not somebody out there that's coming and telling you what's going on, you will never know. Because I give an example. Because the reason I ask that question is because right now there's a couple on TikTok that's trending and shit, and people are speculating that it was the girl's ex that posted the video. The ex went and cleared out that it wasn't him. But here's one thing that I know: it happened between the two. So only those two initially had the video. So that video, somebody shared that video with someone else.
Yeah.
Between those two.
It has to
right?
be like that.
If it's not those two that posted it, they shared it with someone that posted it after.
Yeah.
So I don't care what you say. It's for me, it's not about the past itself. it's not about the video. It's the fact that it came out, everybody's seen it. So now, yeah, you can say it's my ego. Yes, 1000%, it's my ego. That's not gonna allow me to be with you anymore because again,
that's not even ego, bro. That's having, as you said, that's having
self-respect.
You know,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have standard for yourself. Like,
yeah.
I can't be the guy whose girlfriend's sex tape is out there. So that means everybody saw you naked out there. Everybody saw somebody laid you. Forget that. Forget that. I want some privacy with my girl. I'm sorry.
That's for sure. I mean, I'm on the same.
Boat.
Whatever. So yeah, actually, I agree definitely. I don't want to be with someone with, you know, who's been recorded having sex.
That's what I'm saying.
Who got her, you know, who got a video leaked.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
No, I don't want that. For real, that's gonna still be in my mind whenever I'm looking at you, for real, and it will make me not. That's for sure. I'm not gonna be having fun being with you. I will always be thinking about that. It's gonna be hard for me to remove that from my mind.
1000%. Like we'll be done.
And if I was making how can I say that, efforts, then yeah, I'll definitely stop making them, and it's gonna be a toxic relationship
for 1000%.
Yeah,
1000%. It's gonna be. Whew.
Yeah,
that's the reason. The reason even I'm gonna end the relationship is for your own good, because I'm a psycho. Like when I don't trust you. Every single little move that you do,
you'll be questioning.
I'll just not only question it, I'll throw it on your face, literally. What the fuck you were doing? Da, 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 da. So I don't want to be that type of man. You know, I don't want to be that type of boyfriend where I'm out here questioning everything, or I'm out here not even in peace with myself, figuring out what else you did, what are you gonna do, what are you capable of doing. You know, because I'm gonna be like behind my back. What can you do if you're? Again, I don't mind you recording yourself with someone. I mind with the fact that it's out and everybody are seeing it. And wherever I go, people are gonna be like, that's him. You know what I mean? That's him. Imagine somebody be out there and be like, I seen your girl titties. Just to be petty, you know, like people are just. You know, people are crazy out there. You know?
It's the jungle.
Yeah, it's the jungle, you know?
It's war.
It's like, look at Mia.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Kids.
I mean, kids, no.
Nowadays, when they see her, the first thing they think about is what she does.
Yeah.
You know?
Her
so
job.
You can't, and it's hurting her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's for sure. I don't know. Not many men actually can be serious with her, you know. I don't think so.
No.
You know, maybe she can find someone, you know, who will be
nobody will be serious with her.
Forgiving.
I saw a video of her like saying, I can get any man that I want and I can get him to be serious with me whenever I want. And she was saying like it's really easy to get him. I was like,
that's bored.
That's where I think she don't know men really.
Yeah.
I don't think she don't know how men can be in a relationship looking as serious as possible and not just giving a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think she knows. But yeah, I mean, listen. She's allowed to dream and all that shit, thinking that, she can just have any man and make him be serious. That is delusional. I ain't even gonna lie, that's delusional.
It is.
Anyway, conclusion is, he's done, I'm done.
Alright, for sure. Done, bro. Again.
Okay. Next scenario. You come. Okay, I'm gonna start with you. If your girlfriend gives you a guilt-free pass to do anything with the person that you want, are you gonna do it? And you're in love?
No.
You're not gonna do it. All right. That's a good thing. Cause I was gonna be like, God damn. So basically, she's saying, you can do it. I won't be mad. And if you do it, like, she actually won't be mad.
Yeah, I mean, for real, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, good thing.
I mean,
Anyway, okay, so that's good. So now let's reverse it.
Yeah.
So you give yourself, you give your girlfriend a guilt-free pass,
And she does it.
and she says,
We're done.
"Let's remind people."
I swear to God, we're done.
You're not supposed to say that.
No, bro, I'm expecting
So
you
it's
to
not
say no.
guilt-free.
I'm expecting you to say no, brother. No.
But okay, so if it's like that, it's not guilt-free anymore.
It is. I'm just expecting her to say no. It's a trap. I'm making sure
Shit.
you know.
Nah, here's the thing.
You won't do something like that.
I want her to say no, because you can say yes and then you say guilt-free, da. We're still done, by the way. Yeah, as you said. But you can say to defend the girl to defend herself, be like, "Oh no, he said it's guilt-free, da. But what that tells me is you've been wanting to do it.
Yeah.
You just felt like you couldn't because you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
So what happens when we're going through hard times?
And without that, she won't even need guilt-free or whatever from
Exactly.
you. She'll do it.
What happens when we're having a hard time? Because relationships, don't forget, it's ups and downs, whatever.
Yep.
You know the cliche. So we're on the down part,
And then there is that
and then you're not feeling
temptation.
I'm giving you enough attention and all that shit that you want to say. And then
And then temptation knocked at the door.
what is gonna happen?
Knock. This is temptation, brother.
What's gonna happen then?
Open.
You
it.
tell me.
Nah, I'm expecting you to say no for real. And if you say yes,
Literally,
then for real though, bye bye.
I'm expecting you to say no.
Bye bye. Even though it's a guilt free, bro.
It is disguised. It's guilt free if you say no.
Exactly.
If you say yes,
And that's
you're
not-
out.
Yo, that's being
That ain't guilt-free
guilty, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So next is okay. Still girlfriend, boyfriend.
Yeah.
You've been with a girlfriend for a year, all right, and you've been taking care of her pretty much. Let's say you guys live together, right? Or no. All right, let's say you're not living together, but you're taking care of her in terms of you paying a lot of things for her. If she asks, let's say she asks she want to do her makeup, she want to do her hair, like you taking care of her pretty much, you know. And then one day, a YouTuber stop you and start asking you questions, or whoever stop you, or whoever asks you the question, and then let's say you have about $6,000 in your account, $6,000 in your account, and then they ask your girl how much she got in her account, and then she says $100,000. And then you never knew she had that amount of money.
God damn, bro.
So, all right. First scenario, A, you ask. Now they ask her where she got the money from. First scenario is she got it from her dad. What are you doing?
I mean, bro, like, it's been a year, you said?
Yeah, it's been over a year.
Over a year?
Yeah, let's say 2 years.
It's weird,
It's even-
because I'm someone who, really want to know your family. Actually, want to know who your parents are most of the time. And that's going to be crazy, though, Her dad. I need to meet your dad. 150, brother. I'm paying, bro. I'm taking care of you. We're together, and you never shown me.
Yeah, she never paid anything.
Yeah. Like you're struggling financially.
Yeah, and then if you ask her why, she says, "Oh, it's my money. I gotta keep it for me."
Wow, that's selfish, man. For real. I'm someone who takes care of my partner. That's for sure. I want to pay for everything.
Yeah, I mean, you're already doing it.
Exactly. But the thing is that, man, the fact that you hid that from me, I mean, I don't know. There is something wrong about it, for real though.
You
I
wanna know
don't know
my
how
answer?
to explain it.
You wanna know my answer?
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah. No, I don't think we're gonna be done.
Alright, listen. It's not about the money that I'm saying we're done in terms of we're done. It's about the trust part of it. It's about you, as you said, you hid something from me, and of course, if we are together, that means at some point we've had conversations about how you're making money for sure. So you know what I do for a living, and I know what you do for a living, and some shit like that. And of course, I'm already taking care of you 1000%. So I don't have nothing to how do I call? No, not to to feel bad about in terms of what I am doing on my part. You know what I mean? And as you said, that's selfish. It's not. I don't care about a girl coming and telling me like she's gonna pay something or not. I care about, is she gonna think about doing it, or is she gonna offer doing it? Because here's the thing: we never know what type of situations we're gonna be in life.
You cannot.
If something ever happens to me and I cannot work, what does that tell me about you? That's what I will think about. And that's when I say we're done, you gotta understand where I'm coming from when I say those type of things. It's the scenarios in my head is, all right, so if anything happens to me today, what does that mean that you're gonna do? If we've been together for 2 years and you never offered paying anything, and you have $100,000 in your account and I have $6K, that's a huge difference, mama.
You know how financially I am. You know how financially I'm doing.
Exactly. You know how I'm doing financially, because you know everything I do. You know exactly how much I earn and all that shit. So that means at some point you told me how much you earn, but you actually lied in terms of how much money you have. That's.
I mean, as I said, it's the selfish point, you know, so that's how I view you. And
that's what I'm saying.
I don't like selfish people.
Man.
For real. Because being selfish and being ungrateful, those people are actually the same, you know. Because not
1000%
is because you are selfish. You want everything just for you.
Exactly.
You know, and those people will not, they will never put you first. They will put themselves first, and they will not think about you.
Always.
And I hate that, for real.
Always. If you're doing good, you cannot always put yourself first. If you're doing bad, then you gotta put yourself first.
Of course.
Because then you don't want to get dragged down. But then if you're doing really good, you gotta think about helping. And if I never, and that's the thing. If I don't know you have $100,000 in your account, that means you don't even think about helping people out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That means you have all that money, you want to keep it for yourself. It says a lot about the person. You know? It says a lot about the person. So let's say now scenario 2. You ask her where the money is coming from, and she says, I don't want to say it.
I don't want to say it. Then that means you might have an OnlyFans account
that I don't know about.
That I don't know. Then
you might have a sugar daddy.
Oh man,
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Listen, man.
Cause bro, it is impossible for over a year that I don't know what you're doing for a living.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
Even man. If you are, I don't know, Bill Gates'
son or a wife, whatever the fuck you wanna say. Nah.
For a year.
Nah,
man, that means I'm not into you then.
And you're not into me.
Shit. No. Then where? I mean. Then she has to clarify it.
Yeah.
For real.
I mean, the first scenario, like I said, we're not done. I could think about that. Yeah. This scenario.
This scenario, then you have to clarify where that money comes from.
And once you do that,
then bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia, brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I know I say I'm done a lot. People tell me that. It's the fact. I gotta let you know what I don't take.
Exactly.
See, people love acting surprised when a relationship is over. Oh, I never expected that. No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what you should expect from me.
Yeah.
If you do certain things where I'm like, I don't take this shit. You know, there's a lot of things where I love compromising. When I'm in a relationship, I always I love understanding the partner. Like for me, a relationship is like 100 to 100. Like people love to say 50-50.
Yeah.
It's not like that. Where's the other 50% going? You know, I gotta give it my 100%. You gotta give it your 100%. You know, there's a story that I love about relationships. Yeah, I actually have to talk about that, but I don't know if it's a good idea to talk about it right now or not. Okay, so it's this couple that they're married, they're struggling financially and shit. All right, and the woman, the wife, asked the man if he could give her, I don't know the amount, but if he could give her money to go do her hair. And then the guy's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have money right now. I forgot what he needed to do. And so they went out. All right. No, yeah, exactly. So the guy said, I don't have money right now. I need to fix my watch.
Okay.
You know? And so when because the watch was given to him by his grandfather.
Okay.
All right. So what they did, they went out. They went to work and shit. And then on their way back home, the guy, he went and sold the watch because he didn't have money. And the lady, the woman, she went and cut her hair and sold the hair to get money for him to be able to fix his watch. And they came home. All of them with money.
Yeah.
And they started explaining this. The man said, oh, where the fuck is your hair? I got the money for you to do your hair. And the lady's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you wanted to do that for me because I cut it off for you to get enough money to fix your watch.
Yeah.
That kind of relationship is, you see, they like both of them
other, you know,
gave their all there. Because the guy, the man right there, that's his granddad's watch.
Yeah.
That's something that has to be really meaningful for him.
Of course.
And if the lady, she wants to do her hair, that means her hair is something. Usually ladies, they love their hair. They don't just cut it just like that. You know what I mean? And so if she cut it, that means, you know, she did she took something that was really meaningful to her away from her, and all that to sacrifice for the man.
Relationship, because you know, to her actually, to both of them, the relationship is what makes them, you know, last. You know, stay together forever. You know, remain
1000%.
together. You know, so you have to nurture it. You know, you have to do everything for it to function.
Yeah.
You know, properly. Yeah, it's a beautiful story. Then, you know, it's hard to find that type of relationship nowadays because everyone is selfish most of the time. People think about their own selves and don't think about what the other is going through.
Yeah.
I like to say I hate when people complain in a relationship most of the time because you know, sometimes it's okay to be sick or to. A lot of people complain in relationship without knowing what the other person is going through, and you know, maybe that person actually most of the time do not complain just because he or she does not want to, you know, put all that weight onto the other person most of the time. Keep loving. So yeah, that was you know. That was that.
Yeah, some people just. Shit. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, it's time for. Nah, I think those were the scenarios for the day.
Then we got some news.
So it's time for now. News of the week. Alright, first thing first. There's a video circulating of Tyreek Hill getting arrested. Going to the stadium. Basically,
who Tyreek Hill is
football player, man. Who don't know Tyreek Hill, bruv.
He's cheetah. He's
cheetah.
He's
fastest man on the planet.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. So basically, Tyreek Hill is a football player for the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
When we say football, we're talking about American football. In this case, I want to show you like the video of the arrest, just so you see Tyreek body cam arrest. What part of Get Out did you not understand?
I said the video started back.
Yeah. So that was the arrest basically.
Okay, I haven't seen that video before.
Yeah, me too. So I thought of it. I had a initial reaction about it, and then I saw this, and then I had a different reaction about it. So I want to know what you think.
Now I have a completely different situation.
Yeah.
First off, I was thinking like every black people in the world.
Yeah.
You know, we know how situation escalates
Yeah.
with police and black people in the
Easily.
US.
Yeah.
But now I'm seeing another thing. Actually, I haven't seen this video before,
Yeah.
and now I'm like, yo, brother, you just need to cooperate. That's it.
No.
You don't have to. And I don't know how they are. I mean, how they are. How do they behave, or how they are programmed to react
This way.
I mean, I'm talking about,
Aggressively type shit?
aggressively, yeah. I know most of black people in America, whenever they see police, they don't care about police. They're like, fuck the police and everything, So it's like they're seeing, enemies, so they have to fight back.
Yeah.
So I know that's how most of them have been programmed to react. I don't blame them. It's because that's
the police
situation.
brutality.
I mean, they leave that.
Yeah, that's
They
for
leave
sure.
that.
Yeah.
We have to talk about it.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that have been killed by
Exactly.
police
Wrongfully.
Wrongfully, exactly. So, but this video actually changed my way of thinking, of seeing, because I was defending Tyreek before seeing this video. I just saw the video, bro. I haven't seen it before.
Okay.
And now I'm like, bro, just cooperate.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk to the police guy, to the policeman like that.
Definitely.
I mean, knocking at the door. I mean, it's because you didn't roll the window down. You have to roll the window down because they have pulled you over. So roll the window down. He's about to talk to you. Yeah, he's about to speak to you.
Exactly.
I mean, brother.
Yeah. I mean,
it's crazy though.
It is like even me. Like initially, I only saw the video when he was on the ground and they were trying to arrest him. I was like, and then I saw it was because of traffic violation. I said, traffic violation. And this is Tyreek Hill. Yeah, and you put him on the ground like that. Yeah, face down. You put him on the ground. You're trying to handcuff him. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
And I was like, so what's going on? And then the next day the police released the footage of everybody that was involved, their body cam and shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, now they're both wrong. Like the police is wrong for being excessive. I just feel like that was too much. I feel like his ego went to a way where like I'm the police, I'm the power. You gotta do what I say, or I'm gonna show you that I'm the power. Where Tyreek is wrong is when the guy knocked on his window and he said, "Don't knock on my window like that." You don't need. I feel like you don't need to repeat it every time, especially if you know how the police is over there.
And there is a way to say it.
So that's first, and then second. So I feel like second, where he rolled up the window again. When he rolled it down, and the police started asking him questions, seat belt and all that shit, and then he rolled the window up. I feel like that's what he shouldn't do. Because once he done that, and then the police knocked again and said, roll it down,
like
you should have rolled it down right away.
Exactly.
And then he waited, and then he waited, and then he waited. And then the police knocked again. So that's when things start
to escalating
real quick.
I mean,
you get what I mean? And again, where I feel like the police is wrong is the way they got him out of the car. That's like what you don't need to do. Like what the hell? You don't need to, drag him out like an animal. You know what I mean? That's where I feel like the racial thing exists. It's because of the way he got him out of it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's the anger, the ego, and all that shit. And Tyreek, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, you put yourself in that situation. You could avoid that easily.
Take accountability for
that's what I'm saying.
Of what happened.
Exactly.
Okay, but of course, policemen should have not because for sure, 100%, we all know that if Tyreek were a white person,
Yeah,
then
they wouldn't drag him out like that.
Wouldn't drag him like that.
I
We all
would
know that.
1000%.
Sure.
I'm gonna say it. I don't give a ish.
I mean, they
What
wouldn't.
anybody
We
says,
all know.
they wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
They wouldn't do it
not.
like that.
They would
Honestly,
not. But the only
That's-
thing is that, what I don't understand is that every black people know how police people
is
act.
exactly.
So, bro, when they
Just
come,
don't put yourself in it.
Remain calm, stay silent.
That's
and
what
cooperate.
Channel
And
Shop was
that's
saying.
it.
It's like when the police come, roll my window. They even come and my window
Bro,
is rolled
hands-
down already.
Hands on the wheel.
Yeah. When the
That's
police
it.
come, my window is already rolled down.
course.
I remember like I was stopped.
Get your documents ready and everything. You have to.
You know what I
give
mean?
them.
When I went to New York and like recently, and we were on the way back, and the police stopped us for speed. When he came, my window was down.
I mean, you have
Hands
to
on the wheel.
expect that.
Hands on the wheel, window down, and all that shit. And it was in the U.S. I'm a black person.
I mean,
It went.
You know how
it was in New York.
Exactly.
It was in New York, and that shit went smooth. It was.
Easy.
You know, he gave me my. It wasn't a ticket. He gave me like a paper that I had to sign and say if I'm guilty or not guilty, and send it back by the post and all that shit. But we had a normal conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying police brutality doesn't
It
exist.
does. I mean,
But
yo.
The
you don't even have
reality
to
is like
specify.
sometimes we don't need to put ourselves also in the situation,
Exactly.
because a situation like this, if you don't see the body cam, we all were like I was outraged. I was like, what
before
the hell?
reacting on this video,
Especially,
bro, I was like, bro, if it wasn't, imagine if it was during the night, and if it was not even during the night,
Yeah.
because people have died, in broad light, in broad
Daylight,
daylight.
yeah.
And I was like, imagine if this was not Tyreek Hill, and
Yeah.
if it was someone
Someone,
else,
it would've-
a
it
random
would've
black
been
dude.
completely
it was
different.
Different.
completely different. It would have
Different.
been something else, man.
Yeah, but
But yeah, I mean, don't put yourself in this
when
type
I
of
saw the
situation.
video, I was like, oh, okay, so this is what exactly happened.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't put yourself in that situation. Like
Relax.
when police comes, I understand all that shit. You don't like it.
Yeah,
Da 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 da. Just
you
when
know,
they come, just make sure your window is rolled down already.
That's it.
Hands on the wheel.
That's it.
Whatever they ask you to do, let them know. If they say
sir.
what's the reason your seatbelt is not on, it's because I stopped. I'm on the side of the road, so the car is parked. I have the
Just
right
answer
to not have my seatbelt on. That's it.
Yeah, just answer the questions.
You know,
and,
it's not-
You know, you don't even have.
You don't need to
argue
repeat
with
every
it.
time. Oh,
Absolutely
don't knock on my
not.
window
No,
like that. Don't knock on my window like that. It's not like it was breaking your window, bruv. Like,
Yeah, I mean, just
let's
roll
be
the window
serious
down.
here.
Just roll them down. You know, in order for you to know why did he pull you? Why did he pull you over?
exactly.
I mean, you have to.
You knew already it was speed,
You knew.
and you were like, "Oh, give me my ticket. I'm
You knew.
finna be late."
You knew.
You don't need all that.
He
You know,
knew.
like cooperate. Just
He
make it
knew.
easy on yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Make it easy
man.
on yourself.
Yeah. Oh wow, I haven't seen that video. It's crazy, man. How
I'm telling you.
I don't know. This is crazy. This is how we all react on anything without even knowing the real
What
story.
happened,
What
yeah.
happened, bro.
Exactly.
And then we take parts just because we are, we are actually the same. We have the same color or same race.
Yeah, we're black,
We are
pretty
part.
much.
We're black. Actually, we are part of the same community. So we instantly support our brother kind of.
Yeah.
You see, without even knowing, what
Exactly
happened.
what happened, yeah.
Whether he is right or not.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. That's why, like,
Yeah.
sometimes I like getting all the information because in this case, honestly, it was definitely.
I mean, both. Yeah.
It was definitely like they're both wrong. To me, in my opinion, they're both wrong.
It could have been. How can I say that? I mean,
Easy.
not even. I wanted to say they could not. I mean, the situation was not even. Could have not even gone.
That's what I'm saying. It could have been like an easy, just
Wait.
ticket
That's it.
or something, and boom,
And
you
that's
have a
it.
game like in a few hours, and you're saying you're finna be
Especially-
late. Da 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 da. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Like,
But
just
make it easy.
make it easy on yourself. Don't miss a game because, especially, I have you in my fantasy. So if you miss a game because of bullshit like this, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, all right. Next thing that we have, I'll let you introduce that part.
What was it?
The Jay-Z thing.
Oh.
I'll let you do that one.
I'm like,
You know
bruh.
what I mean?
Oh, is it? So
And
yeah,
the brat
yeah,
and-
the the Super Bowl, I mean, you guys know during halftime there is a show and they invite artists, most artists, to perform at the halftime show. So for the next Super Bowl halftime show, they invited Kendrick Lamar, and it will be hosted in New Orleans, which is the hometown of Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
So, there is a crazy debate all over social media.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj came and, she's tweeting, she's rooting for the GOAT.
Yeah.
Everyone is wondering what did Kanye. What did Kendrick Lamar do in order for him to be able to be at the halftime show in his Super Bowl, especially in the town where there is
the GOAT,
Lil
Wayne.
Most of the and on social media, everyone. I mean, K-Dot's fans are supporting him. They're like most of them are like, this is not the first time a show has been hosted in New Orleans without
having Lil
Wayne.
Wow.
And other people were like, before Jay-Z, there was no other rapper. Actually, he is the one who started introducing rappers
into the
halftime show.
Yeah.
When he came and he started being one of the deciders. That's kind of, I feel like, Kendrick Lamar. I know he's a great artist. He
didn't get. He did in my opinion, he didn't reach that level of performing at the halftime show, because, again, you gotta realize at the halftime show you gotta involve like, it has to be somebody that has been great for a long period of time. Like Kendrick Lamar, I think he has his people. It's not like a consensus. When you say Lil Wayne, everybody knows Lil Wayne.
Everybody, bro.
You get what I mean? I don't care where you're from.
Yeah.
White, black, Asian, wherever you're from in this world. When someone say Lil Wayne, you know who it is, right?
Weezy.
And I feel like it's like Usher last year. It's not like he had the best performance.
Yeah.
But when they said Usher, everybody knew who Usher was. You get what I mean? The year before that, Rihanna. Listen, I just need to say the name and already know who it is. You know what I mean?
To introduce her.
So Kendrick Lamar, no disrespect, he's a great artist. I just feel like he didn't reach the level of having like that type of recognition. You know what I mean? Especially in Lil Wayne's hometown. That I feel like that was that was.
I mean, most of the people are saying it's because Jay-Z, Lil Wayne refused to sign for Jay-Z label, and he's still holding that grudge against, Lil Wayne.
I mean,
and
that was when. You never moved on with in your life, bro. That's you see, like
in the music industry, actually, Jay-Z is hated, bro.
Of course, a lot of people don't like him.
They don't like him.
Yeah.
They said, he's acting like a white supremacist.
I don't get it. It's I feel like a lot of people. I'm gonna say it exactly the way I feel it. They really. I mean, because
if you don't say it exactly the way you feel it, then how would you say it?
Because sometimes you can disguise that. You can say it and then put it in the package, just so you present it a little bit better to make people feeling
less hurt. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say it exactly the way I'm thinking it. I feel like people sell their soul to get to certain levels in life, and that's just embarrassing. I understand you want to reach a certain level, but what type of level in life do you want to reach? I understand people have different different struggles, like different goals and achievement shit. But make sure once you're trying to reach that goal, you don't hurt people along the way. You don't do wrong to people along the way. People don't view you as a bad person on your way to reaching your highness. You see, like there's nothing better than getting to a certain level and everybody know you as a good man out there, like a real actually decent man. Of course you're always gonna have haters. That's always gonna be there.
Always.
But if a lot of people's opinion on you is that
you sold your soul,
exactly, that's
to get there. I mean,
in my opinion, I don't want that.
Me neither. So yeah, I mean that's how they view him. Nikki, she was going after him.
Yeah, Nikki was on Twitter like
she was tweeting
fumes.
back to back.
Yeah, I mean,
tweet after tweet.
How can you do him like that? And when they say like the first enemy of the black man is the black man, this is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah,
this is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah,
it's something that happened when Lil Wayne was signing. That was back in what 2000 what?
Maybe 03, 04.
Oh, exactly. It was back then.
04,
and you're telling me 20 years later, you still hold that in your heart.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bruv. Let's talk some sense here.
Yeah.
Like, whether he signs with you or not with you, he made a great, successful career.
He did.
He's one of the goats.
He did.
So, just for that, like, that would even show that you were a better man by just putting all that on the side.
Yeah, getting rid of
saying,
it.
all right, hometown, Lil Wayne, come do it.
Goats.
Everybody know.
Yeah.
Bro, can you imagine how many people are going to tune in at halftime?
And that's the other part, actually, on Twitter. When you some delusional fans. I'm a fan of K Dot, bro. Yeah. For real. These are my three, like, there are goats, but I have M's and Lil Wayne on the second level. On the first level, it's those who are not even here no more. The Pac and everything. I haven't really listened to them, but I know
they are.
They're up there. So I have Eminem and Weezy on the same level, and then on the third level I have Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake, and the Kanye West. All those on third level, and I listened to Kendrick Lamar's, but some delusional fans were like, "Oh no, we are in an era where Kendrick Lamar, especially because of the beef and everything, he has more buzz, actually, so he is buzzing more than Lil Wayne."
Yeah, but like, that's because of the beef, not because of his music.
Exactly, bro. You put Lil Wayne anywhere,
bro. I don't care. Exactly. Send Lil Wayne in Africa, everybody's gonna be there. What the hell are you talking about? Damn, send Kendrick Lamar in Africa and see how many people gonna show up.
Man, the amount of people who are gonna tune in at the halftime show.
Everybody.
Wheezy.
What's the reason everybody was wearing the Wheezy and shit?
Exactly.
Please, man.
Anyway, so yeah.
At the end of the day, the enemy of the black man is always gonna remain the black man.
Black man, bro.
See, sometimes like there's this dude, not even Cat Williams. I forgot his name.
Comedian?
No. I see him every time on TikTok, bro. Charleston, I think. Charleston. No, I put Charleston here. Charleston. Nah. No, I can't find his name. Fucking hell. I think I can maybe find him somewhere here. Nope. I'll find a video of him and you will see. And he's always talking about it. He's always talking about like how like we black people don't support each other the way like the other communities do with each other.
Yeah.
And there was a guy that I watched a video of a guy and he said I don't like black people. And he was a guy from prison. He was a Latino. And he said, and the guy asked, why don't you like black people? He's like, they're weird people. He said, every time a Latino comes in this prison, everybody gonna try to get him with the crew. like trying to recruit and trying to put him in good condition. Every time a white man comes in here, he's gonna go with the white people, and every time a black people come here, they always look at them sideways and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that hit me hard, that when I was watching, I was like, damn,
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, listen, it is what it is.
That's all over the world, all around the world. I mean, even in Africa. I mean, bro,
it's even worse over there.
It's worse. Same worse. Country. Just crazy, man.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Anyway.
That was it
for today.
That was it for today. People.
Don't forget again, like, subscribe, and share.
And comment.
Get us to 100 subscribe. And that's it.
Bounce.
Bye.